Like, I'm like, change is good. Like, we live in Colorado where there's 1,000,001 people moving here every day. But it's like, why are you mad at that? Because they're not from here, like, that big deal. They're putting money in your pockets. These people that are moving here are creating business, creating revenue for people, I just don't understand why people are so hateful towards a lot of things, even things that go on in life, it's hard, it's hard to deal with life. But if you have a breath in your lungs, there's a way to succeed, and set small goals. Even if you don't do great things, do small things in a great way. Even like, I see a lot of people, young people, passing away lately. A lot of crazy stuff happening. My best friend right here, and this is why I keep these right here. My best friend right here, he actually passed away. It's an unsolved murder. They ruled it out as gang violence, but he was shot. He was killed doing charity work, and it's like it's crazy, like kind of like goes to those things like the good die young type of thing, because he was 3 days after 18, and that was like my brother Dominic, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I stopped with all the games and said, you know what, I'm not gonna play games no more, because eventually your game could be over. I want to get it before it's too late, so that's just what it is. Let's go see what this dude's doing. Let's go see what he got going. Making money moves right here. So we're gonna network and tell him what we're doing.
All my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, I can roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, all my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, I can roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, I'm married to this game, that's who I made my wife, said I die alone, I told that bitch she probably right, one thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life, got a safe that's full of Franklins, and a shoulder full of stripes, I don't know a nigga like myself, I say self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail fades, you can pull my file yourself. Spot raid, swallow rocks, I'm getting high myself. Nah, damn right, I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, shit, I might got killed. Standing so tall, they think I might got stilts. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, thug life on wheels. Up against the wall, squabble at Fox Hills. Like a motherfucking boss, ask me how I feel. Successful street nigga touching them first meals. All my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle pay the price, want a slice, I can roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, all my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle pay the price, want a slice, I can roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, I got everything I said I was gonna get, on my kid, in addition to that fact I went legit. The shit now according to the way that I'm positioned in this business.
Hell yeah, All-Star Motivation, man. We out here promoting this badass thing on the Cologne. I don't know if you can put that. Yeah. All-Star Motivation. Get with us. Check us out on Showtime, VH1. Coming out soon, the end of the summer. Hell yeah. Making money moves all day long.
You know what I'm saying?
Ride or die.
That's what we do.
Okay, man. Hell yeah, man.
This place actually off of Alameda in Heartland. It's called Gold Crown. Yeah, I've been mentoring there for 15 and a half years.
Oh, that's
now.
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm doing now. I'm starting a non-profit called No Opportunity Wasted.
For sure.
And that's what it's about, just getting kids better skills, helping them get away from the streets, you know what I mean?
That's what I do.
The streets ain't for everyone. That's what made sidewalks.
Well, see, the thing is like me, I grew up in the projects, West Side projects or whatever like that. And then, so my brand, I have a clothing line, it's called Money Moves brand. So what we do is we promote financial freedom, whether it be kids, young adults, whatever, we go and put them through a process of helping them get financially free, because it's obviously easy to get into debt, but it's hard to get out.
Right.
That's what we do. I have my camera crew here today. We're just walking around. Today's the actual first day that we're launching the brand. It's called moneymovesbrand.com.
Okay.
So check it out. I don't
I
have no
will, bro.
flyers. Everything's all crazy. You know how that goes.
I can appreciate that.
You know
I'll
what I'm
definitely
saying?
get behind you on that,
But
bro.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
But yeah, like we just promote the honest working man, works 9 to 5. That's a money move to us. You know what I'm saying? That's something doing something positive. If you're making money in the right way, we respect you. If you're making money in the wrong way, just know the risk that you take.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get on the Westwood Business Development Council.
Nice.
You know we got a $10 million grant over there, right?
Wow.
They're going to fix up all Morrison Road. There's a lot of stuff happening there. So that's what I'm trying to do is collaborate with like minds to build a strong. Like what I'm trying to do now is even get a network of dudes that are really good at their craft, top-notch people, and just work within our network and see if we can, you know, I'm kind of tired of the lip brand, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's think a little bit above, you know what I mean? I like that you're doing financial freedom because that's what they need to be learning in school.
Exactly.
All my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, I had to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, all my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, I had to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, look, I'm married to this game, that's who I made my wife, said I die alone, I told that bitch she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklins and a shoulder full of stripes. I don't know a nigga like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail fades, you can pull my foul yourself. Spy raid, swallow rocks, I'm getting high myself. Nah, damn right, I like the life I built. I'm from West Side 60, shit, I might got killed. Standing so tall, they think
What for?
I just realized that.
Let's see, that's how life works.
Let's get that focus, hold on.
Yeah. That's how it works all the time. And if you check this out, I'm gonna put this right here. It's on the ground. If people don't believe how real I am about it, they can see.
That's crazy. Reppin'.
Rapping. That's what we do. That's what it's at right there. Simple as that. Just staying connected. Because at the end of the day, these are the people that are going to buy my brand. The people that know me personally. You know, people, like, I don't know who makes Louis Vuitton. I don't know who makes Gucci. You know, I know who makes my brand. It's me, you know. Like, you sell yourself anyways every day. Might as well make something of it. Might as well sell yourself and make money instead of just selling yourself and not. This is dope. Like, this is where it's at. A lot of young entrepreneurs could learn a lot from just going into the bummy neighborhoods and just watching how everything works. Because I'm telling you, like, we have all acts of life in our neighborhood. We have people that, you know, work on cars. We have people that do 9 to 5, and it's not even about race. You know, a lot of people think of like the projects or poverty-stricken neighborhoods, and they think that it's just black people and Mexican. You know, like, it's not. There's all races that are in poverty. There's, you know, people that struggle every single day. You know, and it's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be another statistic, or are you gonna step up and make moves? You know, and that's what I'm promoting, that Money Moves brand, and just motivating people to strive to better themselves. I would never want to put somebody in a position. I would never sell my shirts to somebody who couldn't afford it. My biggest thing is, if you can afford a shirt, then cool. If you can't, I know that you can support by saying, hey, this brand is, you know, a Money Moves brand. Go on their website, check it out. That's free promotion to me. And that's, you know, like, people always are caught up in money. You know, just because my brand is Money Moves doesn't mean that, you know, I let money run me. And that's another thing is a lot of people know, and a lot of people don't know, that the brand was actually called the Money Runners. It just, you know, the Money Runners is dope. The Money Runners is still a part of me. I'll never let it go, but money moves is what I'm making, you know, and that's what I'm focusing on right now. And that's what we got to do, is just push forward to help the next man out, because if we come together as one instead of fighting over race and, you know, certain tax brackets. Now, I drive a 2016 car, but that doesn't make me, you know, my car don't make me, you know, like when I'm sitting inside, I still have a steering wheel like a, you know, 1986 vehicle or older. I have a radio that works, but I never listen to it. It's no big deal, you know. I'm used to my old ways and not having a lot of things, and I just stay humble. Like Kendrick says, be humble.
Oh, Leo, sit down.
So where I've worked to get to where I'm at today, I'm 28 years old. I started working when I was about 14, maybe younger, with my dad. First job I ever had, first official job I ever had, I think was a grocery store. I worked at 2 different grocery stores, a Save-A-Lot and King Supers. I worked at McDonald's. I worked at Village Inn. I worked at Walmart. I worked at an appliance company. I worked at, where else? Pods, storage containers, just driving. I worked at Finish Line. I mean, a lot of places. I'm probably really forgetting, like, I'd say like maybe 7, 8 places. Oh, I worked at a canvassing place. I used to sell knockoff cologne. I sold Kirby's for a living. $3,000 vacuums.
The Kirby. Yeah. My parents had those.
And I think working at Kirby, that was the best opportunity to learn about sales and marketing yourself and just promoting yourself, because what I learned there and the cologne, I think that was like a couple of my favorite jobs, just because I learned about something that we do every day, and which was sales, which was selling yourself, and, you know, just being polite to people and treating people with the respect that you want to be treated with, you know. So out of all the jobs that I worked at, I think that those 2 were probably top 2 of my favorite. I currently work at Notorious. People have a misconception that I have a clothing line, that I don't have a 9 to 5, and, you know, I actually do want to become a licensed barber. That's always been my dream. And then I worked at another place called PG Exhibits, doing exhibit booths. I like that job too. That's what really got me into clothing and stuff, because then I seen the opposite end of it, where you can set up booths and how much things cost, and getting things at wholesale prices. I set up office cubicles. I worked at Chase Bank, making substantial amounts of money, but then I realized quickly that wasn't for me. We'll go into all the random cars that I've had in my life. I got to me to driving a brand new car. It kind of went in stages, so it was kind of working. So the first car that I ever owned in my life was a Mustang 5.0. I couldn't even drive it, but it was in my name and it was supposed to be mine, but things happened. I was probably 12 years old when I owned that. My dad got it for me. It was root beer brown, custom paint job. It was beautiful. Second, but my official first car that I drove was a 1985 Cadillac Baritz Eldorado with a stainless steel top. After that, I got a Honda Civic. It was a 96, and then I went to a 99 Acura, 2003, I want to say 2003 Jeep Grand Cherokee. From that, I took a step back, and it's okay to take steps back, but I took a step back to take strides forward. I got a 1990 Astro van. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world because I always wanted an Astro van. For what reason, I have no idea, but I got it because I was starting a new family. That's when I had my second daughter, and I thought it was like cool. It was like the family van. My wife cried when I got that thing. Then after that, we got a 2006 or 2007 Impala, and then after the Impala, we got two brand new Chrysler 200s that we're in right now. So don't ever think that you know, you got to just have the brand new stuff all the time or right away. It takes steps in life. It's levels. So you just got to level yourself up. And sometimes you, like I said, I had to get an Astro van that was old and beat up and rusted and everything, but I took a step back, looked at everything in perspective, and then I took a stride forward and got a brand newer car, and then got a two brand new cars off of hustling, just grinding, making money moves. That's what it was.
All my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, all my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, grinding all my life, all my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, all my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Hey, what's up, guys? Look, we're here. You guys cruised around with me all day. Now we're at the show. You see the merch booth. You see we got Ray Reed, Pac-Man Trip, Park Hill Certified, Denver, Bellside, The Money Moves, Ben Franklin, Notorious. You already know what it is. Notorious Lifestyle. We represent everywhere we go. Just stay tuned. That's all I gotta say. There's gonna be more vlogs. There's gonna be more things that you're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a day in the life. That's all it is, you know. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't trip. I'm gonna check in with you guys more quick. All right.